Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are in the final phase of Vlogmas, and even though I didn't really do much vlogging today, it doesn't mean that I didn't have a message that I wanted to share. So last week I watched a video that one of my YouTuber friends, Cindy, posted, and I'll post the link to that video in the description below. And basically what she was talking about is that the Christmas season and the holidays can be hard for some people. And she was just, validating that not everyone gets holly jolly at this time of year, and that's okay, and that you're not alone. And I totally endorse and support that idea. I thought it was a great video. I really get where she's coming from, but I kind of have my take on that sentiment as well, and that's what I wanted to share. For me, the holidays has two components. Number one is just very nostalgic. It reminds me of things from my past and my childhood that I typically don't think of any other time of the year. I also really like things like shopping, gift giving, wrapping, decorating, all the things. So I really enjoy that aspect of it too. But when I think about how I have celebrated Christmas, whether you consider the Christmas starting on the 24th or the 25th, throughout my life, the past 44 years, I've celebrated it in so many different ways, meaning I have been in big family gatherings some years. I've been recovering from procedures some years. When I worked at the newspaper and lived alone, I was working. I literally worked on Christmas. And I didn't have any family around, so it's like I went to work, I came home, and I went to bed. Yeah, I had a little, baby tree in my apartment. I guess my point is, for me, Christmas, the 25th, December 25th, how you feel about it is a very personal thing, but it's also just a date on the calendar. So if for whatever reason you have a hard time with Christmas or the holidays, or it's painful or overwhelming, it's just a day. Yes, I understand the religious significance. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But for people who aren't Christian or don't believe in Jesus, it really is just another day. And so when I'm feeling overwhelmed or sad, in some years when it's not been the traditional Christmas for whatever reason, it really helps to remind me that it is just a day. It helps myself to not get overwhelmed with the expectations, whether it's the expectations I put on myself or the expectations I feel other people are putting on me. And I also allow myself flexibility around the dates of Christmas, like the deadlines. I really try to have all my gifts to people by Christmas because I want them to enjoy them. But like this year, for the second year in a row, I am not going to get my cards out on time. There you can see they're sitting on my floor. Do I feel a little bad about that? Yeah. But in some ways, I kind of like doing it this way because, one, I can see who has sent me a card. So I'm always make sure to send them one in return. It gives me more time to write thoughtful messages and maybe say thanks if I've received a card or a gift. The other thing that I am going to have to finish next year is something called the December Daily. It's basically a craft project where you get to use all those fun crafting papers that you get at Michael's and Joann's, and you do a artistic or journal entry for every day of December. This was last year's. I didn't finish it. This is this year's. Haven't finished it. Am I going to finish it this year? Absolutely. Because I really enjoy doing it, but I'm not going to get all upset about that I don't have it done by Christmas. Who cares? No one else knows it didn't get done by Christmas. So, it's all good. The last thing I wanted to say is that obviously this Christmas is different. It's different for a lot of reasons, all mostly revolving around the pandemic. There's a full spectrum of ways that this pandemic has affected people, period. Everything from insignificant inconveniences to truly tragic, life-altering death, grief, loss, eviction. It's really overwhelming. And for empaths, empathetic people who take that on too, it can really make whatever existing hard feelings you have around the holidays even more. But I wanted to throw out this thought because I'm somewhat this way. For people who are grieving, sad, overwhelmed, sometimes celebrating is what they need to do. And it's not that they're not feeling the gravity of the situation, it's that the distraction or the enjoyment or the participation in tradition, normalcy, fun things like Christmas songs or baking cookies or decorating, that is what they need to cope. That is what they need to look forward to. That is healing for them. So, yeah, I think just sometimes when people are seen celebrating, there's this really too quick level of judgment that they're being showy or insensitive or not getting it or just, annoying. I don't know, pick your word. I would just hope that those folks would be granted some grace as well and understanding that they're just doing the best they know how to do too. And if that means putting on their silly Christmas sweaters and singing jingle bells, even though, they might be in pain, that's what they need to do. So, at any rate, I didn't want to get too rambly with this, but I just wanted to throw that out there. If any of this resonated with you, please comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you're doing well, however you're choosing to celebrate this week or not. And I will do my best to bring back more of a regular vlog tomorrow. I will admit that I'm not wanting to spend a lot of time in front of the computer this week, but I did make a commitment to myself and to you to upload a video every day of Vlogmas. For me, Vlogmas will end on the 25th, but I do plan on posting a more regular content schedule moving into 2021. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks. Bye.